Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on money worksheets. So this video presents a few slides where we have some exercises and we can practice some basic calculations to do with money. Now there has been a lesson on this topic, so if you're not sure what to do, just go to the last slide on this video. If you click on the link, that will take you to the lesson and it will explain how to do each and every example. So very briefly, the first 7 examples here are to do with addition. Now we have dollar signs here in front of each of those amounts. So in order to solve each and every one of these examples, just pretend they are normal decimals. Put the two amounts in columns, one under each other, so you put that amount on top, for example. Put this amount here on the bottom. Make sure they're aligned perfectly and make sure the decimal points are aligned. Do your normal addition and do whatever trading is necessary as we learnt in primary school. So it's quite straightforward. Just think of normal decimals with a dollar sign at the front. Same here for the multiplication. For example here, to start doing this one, I would write 6.75 like that times 4. That's all, and then I'll just go through the procedure. I would work out that answer, and then when I work it out, I just put the dollar sign in front. And your trading is exactly the same as we learnt in primary school. Over here, a little bit more involved because we have subtraction, but the principles are exactly the same. Put the amounts under each other. That amount is there. This amount here can go down there. And do your normal subtraction and just place the dollar sign in the answer at the end. Now with the worded problems, as I mentioned in the lesson when we had it, the beauty of worded problems is you have to read the problem very carefully to decide what the problem is asking. Once you understand what the problem is asking, then you can work out the process, what you actually have to do to arrive at the answer. So with this one, Bill bought 9 kilograms of fruit at $7.65 per kilo. What was the total cost? Well, if you wanted to, you could add $7.65 9 times, but that's not a very efficient way of doing it. So you just go 9 times $7.65. Number 2, Mary bought 6 kilograms of apples at $5.65 per kilogram and 3 kilograms of meat at $12.45 per kilogram. What was the total cost and what was the change from $100? So to get the total cost, 6 times that amount plus 3 times that amount. Then you add those two answers up. That gives you the total cost. That just makes sense. And then we have to do a subtraction. So when we get the total cost, we go $100 minus the total cost. And that gives you the change. And finally, Tom bought 8 kilograms of sugar at $2.65 per kilogram and 5 kilograms of flour at $3.45 per kilogram. What was the total cost and what was the change from $50? Exactly the same process as we did here. Once you find the total cost, you go $50 minus the total cost. So if you need to look at the lesson, just click on the link on the next slide and that will explain how to do each and every one of these examples.